What's up, everyone? It's White Gamer. Today we have the best competitive CDM build you can use in FIFA 23 Pro Clubs. Of course, this works well for divisions, so let's get right into it. So for your position, we're going with left wing back or right wing back. The main reason we're going with this is because your stats are going to be very, very well rounded. Again, you're going to use wing back build at CDM. Majority of people that play competitive use a wing back build at CDM. For your height, we're going with 6'2". Your weight, we're going with 152 pounds. And then your foot, that is all up to you. But this is how you want your weight, your height, and your position to be. Now, for your running style, guys, I recommend you guys do using the dasher. This is really good to track back your opponents. You are going to be doing that a lot as a CDM. Just to remind everyone that running styles do not affect your stats. I repeat, they do not affect your stats. It's just a visual thing, and it might help you out. So go with the dasher for your running style. Now we have the 3 perks. The first one I recommend you to use is the chase down. This is very, very good for a CDM. Whenever the position changes, it's going to activate and it's going to let you track back to your opponent or to your position much, much quicker. So I highly recommend you guys to use the chase down perk. The second one we're going to go with is the interceptor. This is not only going to allow you to intercept the ball better, but it's actually going to lock you onto the passing lane, which that's what you want as a CDM, to intercept the ball, get it from the passing lane, and find your teammates. And then third but not least, guys, you can actually go with 2 options for your third one. You can go with the skill dribbler, which is going to allow your player just to turn much quicker with the ball when you intercept it, which that's what you want as a CDM. Or you can go with the physical strength. It's going to, boost your strength, boost the ball control, and it's going to make your guy a bit stronger. But we're going to go with the skill dribbler, guys. We're going to go with the skill dribbler for the third one. You do want to be able to turn as quick as you can as a CDM. You might not be able to pass it to your teammates as soon as you have the ball, so you might need to turn with the ball and try to shield it. So I highly recommend you guys using the skill dribbler. It's going to feel really good on the ball. So these are the 3 perks that we went with: skill dribbler, interceptor, and chase down. Everyone, now we have the skill tree. Remember, this is for competitive, but this works well for division. And just to remind everyone, you're using wing back build at CDM. So let's get it going. So you're going to get reactions twice. We're going to get the bull archetype for this right side. We're going to get jumping. You're going to get the acrobat, the jumping again, the jumping again. And this is how you want your physical. You're going to have 90 jumping plus that height. That's very, very good. As a CDM, you also want to be able to be dominant in the air. 92 stamina, that's plenty of stamina. As a CDM, you really aren't going to be running around too much the pitch. 84 strength, that is more than enough. With the 88 reactions, I've said this in all the builds, reaction this year is very, very important. And then you have the 84 aggression. So this is how we went with for the physical. Now, for your defending, we're going to get these interceptions right here. You're going to get these 2. You're going to get these 3 right here. Then you're going to get the standing slide tackle. Then you're going to get the guardian archetype slide tackle. And these 2, we're just going to leave it how it is. So the most important stats here are the interceptions and the defensive awareness. Of course, your job as a CDM is to intercept the ball, get the passing lane. So you do want your interceptions to be at 96, and you have that interceptor perk, which is going to, like I said in the beginning of the video, just lock you on to those passing lanes so you can intercept the ball. And then you have the 94 defensive awareness, which you always want to have your defensive awareness really high. That's going to allow you to intercept the ball better. It's going to allow your pro to make better standing tackle and better sliding tackle. So as long as the defensive awareness is really high, your standing tackle and your slide tackle will be more than enough. And this is how you want your defending to look like. Now, for dribbling, we are going to get some agility. We're going to get these 3 dribbling right here. And then you're going to get the ball control, the balance again, balance, ball control, and then ball control again. So this will give you 74 agility, which is kind of low, but you do have that skill dribbler, guys. That's why we want the skill dribbler perk, because it's going to boost up those agility a little bit more. And like I said, it's going to allow you to turn quicker when you have the ball, and that's what you want as a CDM. You don't want to be turning too slow as a CDM, because then an opponent can just snatch the ball away from you. So that's why we went with the skill dribbler, to help out those agility. Then you have the 79 balance, which it is good. You don't want your player falling on the ground when you're being challenged by an opponent. So that balance is going to really help out. Attacking positioning, that only matters if you play as an any And then you have the 85 ball control with the 78 dribbling. The dribbling isn't that much important as a CDM. I would say the most important thing for dribbling as a CDM is definitely the agility and the balance. So this is how you want your dribbling to look like. Next, we have the passing. We're going to get some short passing. We're going to get some vision, another vision right here. And then we're going to get these 3 long passes right here. So as soon as you intercept the ball, you're either going to go for the short pass or the long pass. The 84 vision, you do want to have some vision. That's going to determine how accurate the short passing and the long passing is. And then you also have an 84 crossing in case you ever need to whip it inside the box. And then the 73 long passing, guys, that's more than enough to reach your teammates that are far out. Like I said, the vision is really going to help out with how accurate the long passing is. And then 82 short passing, that's more than enough to find your nearby teammates. And then the curve really doesn't matter for a CDM, but this is how we went with the passing. Next, we have the shooting. We're going to get the weak foot, and then we're going to get the weak foot again. The most important thing here is the weak foot, guys. As a CDM, especially when you're playing competitive, you want to be able to pass with both of your foot, not just one. You don't want to be limited to just one foot. It is very, very important to be able to pass with both of your foot. In case you ever get pressured on one side, you can always use your other foot. So again, the most important thing here is the weak foot. You know, if you're the type of CDM that likes to push up and take shots, this might not be the build for you. This is more defensive-minded CDM. But yeah, this is how we went with for the shooting. Next, we have the pace. We're going to get the acceleration, sprint speed, and then you're going to get the cheetah archetype. This is going to give you 90 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. This is more than enough to catch up to your opponent. You know, this is why we didn't really upgrade this right side because, guys, 90 pace is more than enough for CDM. And playing CDM is all about positioning, when to go for the interception, being at a certain angles at CDM to intercept those passing. So 90 pace is more than enough. If we back out, boys and girls, and we look at the overall build, you're going to have 90 pace, 86 physical, 92 defending, 79 dribbling, 81 passing, and 73 shooting. This is another reason why we went with the wingback build at CDM, because as you can see, all these stats are really, they're either above 80 or close to being all 80s. So highly recommend you guys using wingback build at CDM, whether you're playing competitive or divisions. Try out the build. Let me know what you guys think. But other than that, that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.